my name is Qinghua Li. For your convenience, you can call me Li. Anyway, this is a warning. If you don't know you are spiritual being yet, go find it out, learn that, and then come back, because I don't want you thinking, oh, she's crazy. Anyway, this is the message. Basically, majorly, I share what I learned with Mr. Bob Proctor. See you guys soon, but you do, now you know you need to find the power inside you, okay? Anyway, hi, Miss Bob Proctor. No, my voice is still a little bit low because Margaret is either sleeping or studying because now she's finals. Anyways, yesterday, the whole day, I was like learning this because I'm watching this called How to Find Your Life Purpose. So when I learn, anyway, I Google you before because in Chinese, this is your name and here this how you translated your book. So when I read this, like talking about the purpose, see, one Sunday asked, how you determine what your purpose is. And you mentioned, you thinking you should discover. So from then, for some reason, just stick in my head. It's like, now I need to know, find it, I need to discover my life purpose. So I mentioned early October this year, I discovered my life purpose should be serving artists and lot lovers. Back then, I just, I was happy, and that's why I remember, why I value Dashuai as an artist so much, and I value his work. But all I think about, that's my life purpose, but I don't have this kind of spiritual thing yet. But anyway, as every single day like going on, so I'm studying. Let me show you what I learned. You see here I have the folder. Basically this, remember I mentioned in late July this year, and Earl's and Oprah Winfrey's wisdom just hook on me, so I start studying. Then I make a folder, see, and then as time goes on, you guys talking about the books, Think and Grow Rich, Signs of Getting Rich and Your Invisible Power. So I'm just start reading, and I do realize I getting understand a little bit more. And see here what I learned from you. Now my computer kind of froze. But anyways, and in my head I feel like things I'm lucky you wake me up. I even joking. You wake up 26, I wake up 52, I double your year. Anyways, and when I reading, I keep not thinking, all of a sudden I feel like you showed up on my journey. That's not accident, because everything is basic universe designed this way. So I'm just like kind of getting hooked and reading. And I told you I don't have a religions, but I do believe you have to have a good heart. And now for me, like I said, I find me. So I may stay my way, right? And also it can give me another example, like the universe give everybody same chance as long as you recognize it. Like you said, we only limited by the weakness of attention and poverty of imagination. But now I'm looking back, I'm thinking, if I didn't learn English, I wouldn't have chance to watching your video, right? Then, if I didn't met Dashuai, it's funny, like we were matched by matchmaker, our former mayor, is another story. Anyways, when we came here, if Dashuai didn't tell me the story about the artist, now I can tell you, because he mentioned when we came here in 1996, and Dashuai, of course, took me to the museums and the old galleries. Then he told me about some artists' work. Let me see. When I show you the Dashuai's website I did for you too when I'm talking. That's part of his work. And he mentioned some artists, when they didn't have money, they sold their painting like a kind of low price, right? Then after they really known they want their one-person show, they have either re-buy those painting back or they have to rent the painting. So when he was talking, I just said, as long as I'm alive, I would not let happen to you. So basically, I kept my promise, right, since 1996. Anyway, and in 2005, I told you, one of his painting, this one, he won an award. I put it down as not for sale. So when I have work, and he called me. He think there's a guy very interested to purchase this painting. So I was joking with him. I said, because I just bought my house, I said, if you cannot pay off my mortgage, back then my mortgage is 250,000. I know because the guy couldn't pay. He didn't want to pay that, right? But I said, if you couldn't pay my mortgage, don't even bother. Because basically, I know this painting is so beautiful. Even he will redo by himself. He couldn't get him better. I have proof. Actually, 2007, he won an award with this painting, so they request him kind of do the small version to talking about the steps. Even my daughter, she was like 8 years old, she told me, she said, Mommy, that did that one so ugly. See, that's how I will also mention, sometimes when we're in good mood, whatever he did, I just said, that's like you climb mountain. When you get on the peak, no matter which way you go down. That's why some of his painting like this, I know even he redo, he wouldn't getting better. But then, like I said, we're joking when we fighting. I just said, all you can do is painting, nothing else. But anyway, that's the different stories, and also there are stories behind this. I'm going to tell you someday. And anyway, like I said, now I'm so happy you wake me up, but now also I know it's the universe planned this way, and I'm happy I was always stand still, even though as husband and wife, once in a while, we argue, but as artist, I always value him. I still say he's one of the best one after Renaissance. So that's like I'm getting excited. I feel like Miss Bob said, your goal is supposed to be keep grow, right? So like back then, I just like design website. I was very happy. And then later on, I said, I should do the online museum. Of course, that's why I even make videos asking about, the frames for the art. Then after you wake me up, I said, we should make this a museum for Dashuai and Margaret. And then basically we can serving millions people more. Anyways, there's like, let me show you here. I just show you a couple of those. And I remember I mentioned, see, he has this dream series. Those, like during quarantine time, actually he finished 10 more pieces and then he redo the 30 more. So basically total another 40 pieces. Those are the old ones. He has 40 more. So in my head, I feel like, see, everything happened with reason. Now he creating more, so we have more for more artists. They can, like when they do the research, they know, or maybe we can even think about when artists do the art, what they thinking in their mind, so we can find what's going on in their mind, right? Anyway, Miss Bob Proctor, I know we're going to have a lot of fun, and as I said, with Dashuai's work, it should be like the most completed, because when he was like 7 or 6 years old, he started doing those, and I have his work from like 7 years old. Oh, there's another like a they call it folk series. This is kind of interesting too. So I do all over here. And think about it. I'm just thinking if in the future we can have the frame, we put a beautiful frame on. So at the beginning we do the online museum because the museum will take time. But online one maybe take bit less. But anyway, you have smart Sunday with you. We're going to have, talking more. But I do know universe put this way. So we will do the wonderful job, and we're going to, you see here, like you mentioned, when you go to the one of the ranch, you guys talking about the latency, and he said that you can do something, it's like what you're going to do, leave behind. You want something, people will benefit for long after you're gone. And if you're doing what you love. See, now I feel like I remember when I designed Dashuai's website in 2005, I borrowed the book from library. I didn't know, I'm just like, learning, and I was joking, I don't even need. So from then I realized, I told my coworker, if you invite me to your house, you don't want to feed me, it's okay, give me computer, I play with Dashuai's art. So that's, now I know why, basically when I really love, think about, Dashuai cannot pay me, right? So I'm just like love. And then when Margaret was born, like from 2007, let me show, her work too. That's like once in a while I call her as only half artist, because after she went to the Harvard, she kind of stopped. You see, this is her first painting, 2007, the first Mother's Day competition. She won the first place for her group. Look, and I remember when she wrote those Chinese, she didn't write. She like drawing, but kind of fun. And then sometimes she even mentions that she'd keep asking me, Mommy, can you tell Daddy finish one eyes? I do another. In my head, I said, okay. Because, when Dashuai do the paintings, she was watching, so she won't finish another one. And see, when 2016, when she applied college, I put all those together. See, those 8 years, like 2007, she's first place, and she got third. I was joking, she got all, see, outstanding, 2 place, 2 second, all those. This is very interesting. And then when she was in this school, the music teacher asked her to do this Music 8 magazine. And the first time in 2007 also, she's called first runner-up. See her paintings here. And she told me, Mommy, next year I'm going to move at least up. See, she really moved up here. And now I realize, because the way she visualizing that, right? That's why she see. And then for 2009, she's on the cover. But then she said she could on cover. So twice she was on the cover. So in my head, I feel good for the Music K8. Sometimes when you take a competition, like a Dashuai's competition, they only let you do once. But now I realize at least they didn't have this, the restriction. Otherwise, she wouldn't put her on the 2 times. And I remember when she put the hand, she doesn't know how to do the hand. She used her mirror, take a picture. It's kind of fun. And let's see. Of course, and then when Dashuai's at home, Dashuai wanted her to do all those, those like, let me see, I have it here. Oh, those are the one. She did this called Florence one. Because one time I met the lady for this Case Express. She loved the painting. She used it as their cover. She asked me, so I just said, she was very sweet. I just gave to her. And then, and this, like when we're traveling, I forget which country this is one of their windows, but kind of different than New York. So she took a picture and then she drew the painting. And in the school, they have the Asian Awareness Festival. She wrote whole the banners for, look, it's so fun, right? She really like imagination now. Like I told you, after I lost my job, I told, basically I refused to go back to work. So I'm like a study online, but like I never make money. So Dashuai kind of, nervous because, I understand because she doesn't see the money. And now I understand we can see unseen, but they cannot, right? So for Margaret, she said, Mommy, I'm okay if whatever you do, but I do need to see the data or, your receipt basically need to see money. So now I didn't say anything about I met you, you wake me up already until I really know we have physical stuff, right? Anyway, but I'm telling you, I have so much fun with all those paintings and all stories, and we're going to helping million more people. And I remember you mentioned when you went to see Rembrandt's The Night Watch, we were there too. So I feel like basically we know each other. And sometimes when you're drawing, you even mention. You said that you're not in art major. Now we can enjoy art major, right? I can't even draw straight line straight. At least you can draw something. You see here when Margaret do this festival, look here, the sushi. I was joking, and she told me when she saw that they have a new principal to see the whole, her banner at school. She was so happy. So I was joking. I said, "You didn't introduce yourself. You did that." So, Mommy, that's okay, as long as she like it. So I always mention that's good. I said, when you have a talent, you don't need to show off. Like the more you know, you should be the more modest you are. You don't need to show off. So anyway, I think something I do the good. And anyway, her imagination is really wonderful. Even yesterday, she talking about something. I think now she's doing her finals. She need to do some representation. She showed me one time, kind of like a clock, and then she cut them as a pizza. It's very fun because I think let me show you her BTS because she love BTS. You see here, only after she went to college, she did BTS. This is like they call sugar. Look, she wrote all the Korean. Actually, after she went to Harvard because she was admitted as an early applicant. So when I asked her what you want your gift, she said she want to go to the Korea. Anyway, that year was kind of crazy, but then and my vacation get denied. So Dashuai went with her. But look at her. Look those. And then here, you see? Not only here with the painting, we see here there's a and then this one, like when she was still in high school, she did this called Wins project. Look, so much going on here, and I can feel a lot of stuff. That's what one thing I like. I joking with Dasha. I said, "You're a good daddy. You give your talent to her." Anyways, so I hope I share you enough. And of course, I know with you a master of thinker, you know what I'm talking about. And I know with Sandy so smart to handle money stuff, and we're going to have a much fun. I'm even joking. I said, "Oh, in my head, I feel, oh, Sandy, this time your company is not for the boardroom. This time for art room." But anyway, we're going to have so much fun with Dashuai's work. And then thank you again, Mr. Bob. I'm keep thinking like my picture, like a 2 years old, so I call you Mr. Bob because the girl gave you the success status, call you Mr. Bob. Anyways, thank you again to wake me up. Now I know it's universe planned this way, so we're going to leave this legacy for generation by generation. I have no doubt, like you said, as long as we can see, I just hope we can start early as possible because remember you said you don't want to waste your time. So every single day we will do this thing meaningful. And then like I said, Dashuai is still creating. I give you a little hint. Actually, he copied one of those books back then in China, very famous, but he didn't finish the whole thing. But now he has time. He planned to finish. And like I said, we have more stuff coming up. We're going to have so much fun. And like I said, you talking about our life purpose supposed to be serving other people, bring happiness to them, right? So I know the art, a lot of people, they really treat art as like their spirit food. And then we're going to serve a million more people. So we share with the world. Of course, like you said, we need, now we have a company, we need to build the museum, but before the museum, we can put online, so do the different things to support us, right? Yeah, we're going to talk details soon. Thank you so much, Mr. Proctor. We're going to talk soon so we can start as soon as possible. Okay, bye.